Good morning. There's nothing good about morning, but welcome back. So yesterday was Tuesday. The intention was, this is how much the intention was to do it. I finally remembered to take this home in the car. As I said, my van's still in the garage being repaired, to clean the windows, because shockingly they are, oh my goodness, they are literally camo green. But you can see I actually cleaned the top bit with a cloth with my hand the other day because a mate wanted to come round and have a look. I didn't want to be completely embarrassed. So yeah, I was going to clean it yesterday with me window cleaning pole, the windows, but I think most of the UK was much of the same. It absolutely hammered down from literally 3:30 while I was just finishing work till when I went to bed, 11:30. And when I say hammered down, it was biblical rain. So there was no chance of me coming out here just to clean that and get soaking wet. So I'm going to have another go later. Hopefully the weather's a bit kinder today. It should be. It's looking lovely today. A little bit fresh. Have you got a blue sky? And how's me puddle looking? Very puddly. So yeah. And in fact, I haven't actually even been out and looked at anything the last few days. Heat is on. We'll talk about heat in the next video or two. Path's all dry and nice. No kitty footprints. And I haven't even been in here for a while. Not that there's any need to come in here. Still not sorted up. Just got so many things to do. I've just had a bit of a busy week and just had a lot on and priorities, and the pond hasn't been a priority this week. Trickling in. Luckily it's got a drum filter, so I'm not having to clean filters and stuff. So I thought I'd just pick you up before we go to work and save some people from dirty windows today, just to have a laugh at the window, because I was looking at it from the house actually in hysterics, thinking that's just like ridiculous. So anyway, I'm off to work now to earn some pennies, and when I come back later, as long as I remember to get my pole out of my mate's work van, I'm going to have a go at cleaning the windows tonight. Although it's cycling night tonight, I need to take this. So again, just another busy day here. Anyway, I'm going to catch you later because I'm going and I'm getting picked up in about 2 minutes. I've got a few things to get together. Right, anyway, I'll see you later. Bye. I'm going to do it right now, even though it's not my preferred time to do it. I'm going out on my bike later. I'm going to just go from home, so I'm going to clean the window now, even though, as I say, I normally do it when I do it of an evening, because all the bits that come off then are cleared through the night. Turn the water off while I do it, actually. In fact, I've been so busy with this, that and the other this week, I've not really spent a lot of time watching the fish, but obviously because I've got a feeder now. In fact, talking of food, oh, that feels empty. Oh dear. So that is the last of the food that I've got. So I need to order another sack of that. That's 15 kilos gone in since the All England. So what's that, 5 weeks? 6 weeks, something like that. It's a lot of food. 15 kilos gone. So thanks to everyone that commented or emailed me last week about the couple of fish for sale. as you will see, they have gone. Literally same day, someone came, paid, collected, smooth, easy transaction, no messing around. Top man. It's got a bit, in fact the guy that bought him's got a bit of an obsession with buying fish at the minute. He needs to chill out, you know you are. No, but appreciated. So, and thanks to everyone else that sent me an email interested, but yeah, as I say, it's not often that happens. But hassle-free fish transactions. In fact, I don't even know how many fish I've got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 fish. I haven't even adjusted the feed amount. I've left it still at, it's about 50 grams. Even though we've got 2 less fish. Go on, get it. They're fighting, who's going to get it? Go on. So yeah, I'm still feeding them 50 grams per feed. 9 or 10 times a day, I can't remember how much it is. It's about 500 grams a day. Basically, this is like, for me, the final push now before winter. So I'm going to give them, as long as the temperature stays reasonable, the rest of October, well, it's not October just yet, it's October Friday. I'm going to give them most, or as long as possible into October, still at 21 degrees, which is where it's at. And then start to lower the temp, because no doubt it'll be costing a fair few more quid per day to keep it at 21 from November onwards, when it does get cooler. I haven't even thought about winter covers yet. Obviously I've got not last year's, but the winter covers that I used to use. Whether or not they will fit somehow, I don't know. Well, they'll fit across the pond. Obviously I've got a slight issue with the window, and where I had the old filter pit here, a couple of the sheets were a little bit short, so I need to dig them out at some point this weekend or early part of next week to work out plan of attack for that. Because like I said this morning, the heater, I do want to do a bit more of a video on heating a pond, which I'm planning and I've started filming. I don't want to be hemorrhaging money heating the pond. In fact, is it still on? Yeah, it's still on. I can walk down there now, look, without getting muddy feet. It's 20.5 degrees, you probably can't even see that. So it's actually at 20.5 degrees. But it, as we all know, it's a lot colder now, which means it's going to be on a lot more, topping it back up. And I haven't even thought about doing the rest of the insulation, but now the weather's getting worse. I suppose a couple of jobs I need to get out here. I need to get that finished soon, get all my mud weeded and then membraned, and then that's that little bit of project done. Then I can finish the roof inside, and that's probably going to be it till next year, because I spent too much money on the pond this year. I've got a few other things on next year, so pond's going to be taking a back seat for a bit. Right, I'm going to clean the window. I'm going to order some food, and then I'm going to finish doing the decorating. God, they don't like the air being on, because as I said last week, did a bit of decorating, but actually it's not been too bad. I've kept me cool. I've not smashed anything up or broken anything. It's been not too bad. But I can tell you this much: next time we're getting a professional in, I'm not doing it again. It's just, if you do it day in day, you know what you're doing. But when you're as rubbish as me, right? Let's get this window sorted. I'll show you what it looks like when I'm done, because it's just absolutely rubbish. So like I said, I've just changed actually. I've got a slightly stiffer window cleaning brush, which we use for facial cleans. This is a stiffer bristle brush. hopefully this will just fly through it and it will look better. Right, back in a bit when we're done. There we go. So whilst the window is mint now, well, there's a couple of bits that I've not got off, but it was so thick. Look at the state of the water. Look at all the bits now. That's how bad they were. I haven't done the outside of the other one, but I've done in and out of that one. Inside of that, just need to do the out of this, get rid of some of these water stains. But yeah, absolutely full now of bits floating around, which is why I tend to do it of an evening, because I'm not out here looking at them, and then the drum normally clears it all by the next morning. Oh, fish look different now, look. They're actually bright. Literally, the 10 minutes to 15 minutes it's taken me to do it, the drum's gone off loads. This side's better, look. Well, you can't see any fish on the other side. Alright. I need to go inside because I've completely, well, not completely forgotten. Let's get out of the sun. I need to draw a lucky winner for the mug. I'm going to do that now. I'll probably put that at the very end of the video. I'm just going to use a random name generator. It just doesn't matter who commented. It might even pick me up actually. That'd be good. I can win one of my own mugs. Awesome. I'm going to do that right now because I'm going to forget, because I've got, as I say, busy day today, tomorrow, and I'm out Friday. God knows when I'm cobbling this all together, but I need to sort that sharpish. So I'm going to do like what I said, clean the other side of this. I'm going to try, I've got some Viacal spray inside. I'm very careful. I'm going to spray a bit of that on there and see what it looks like, because I did use a window scraper for the other side. It did leave a couple of very fine scratches on the window. This is a specific window scraper which we use. We buy them from like handy centres and stuff. It's got quite a soft, very sharp blade in it. But it has put some very fine scratches in the window. You have to get it in the right angle, but you can see them. So get a bit of Viacal and try that on the outside of it and see what happens. Obviously this is not going into the water of the pond, because it will do an absolute ton of damage and ruin the water and probably kill a load of fish, so I need to be quite careful. Let's do half the window and see what happens. Right, we'll give that a spread over and hopefully it'll get rid of them horrible watermarks a bit easier. As you can see, look. Right pain. Anyway, I think that'll do it. I'll do halfway, look, there. Oh, you can see, look, I've missed some bits of the window. Oh, that's the daddy. Look at that. Anyway, I'm not looking at the bits because that'll annoy me. Yeah. There's still a few stubborn spots. Look, I don't think you can even pick that up on the camp there. Look. Just there, look. Oh, look at the rest of the glass. Spot on. So, I might as well do the same to the other side. But again, you don't want to get it in your pond. I can't remember what's in it. It's corrosive, bad. It's actually just a bathroom one, look. Yeah, in fact you can see the line there, look. Yep, that's the way to do it, not scrape it. Oh yeah, look at that. That is awesome. There's a few tiny marks that are still there, but I'm not mad at that. You can only really see them on the lights. Yeah, that's not got it off, look. And so I don't want to keep scraping it because it left a very few fine scratches onto the window. I'm happy with that. That's better than it was. Way better. Ooh. Anyway, that is a job done. But if you're going to do what I'm doing, don't get any of that stuff in the pond. I could have done that the other month. Look, kills coronavirus. God, I think the fish look a lot better with a clean window. Right, get the air back on. Go do them other jobs. Food. Good morning, people. I'm going to draw a name out to win one of these fabulous drinking devices, because we can't decide whether they're tea or coffee, even though I've had someone mention that alcohol could be put in them, and I'm all for that. As usual, random name picker. So I'm going to push start, and the winner will just need to email me with their name and address, and I'll get this posted out next week. It's that easy. So are we ready? Put the URL in. Let's go. So we've got 135 comments. Good luck. I'm going to be literally click the button and the name will be coming up. Here we go. Richard Graspy. Well done, mate. Send me, as I said, an email. The address is on my About Me on my YouTube page here. Get me an email over with your name. Well, I know your name. Don't need your name. With your address. And I'll get that out next week. Well done. Catch you later. I'm going to work now because it's early. Bye. That is it. All we've got, that's the bottom. There's the sensor. And there's the feed bit. So that's the last of the 15 kilo bag of food I bought at the National. Just had some, shut my finger in it. Just had some food turn up today. Like I said, I was going to order. I didn't forget. I didn't have. What I have been feeding, you may recall, is how windy is it? And I'm sure this is making a right racket on the screen. Oh my god. It's blown a hoolie. So you may recall, I was feeding the Quinnicoi wheat germ, which that was the last sack. I think even the sack I had before was wheat germ. I was going to order the same this time, but they didn't have a big sack in stock, so I've ordered. Come back to the JPD because I needed some now. So I've just gone back to the Shogun JPD stuff. Still wheat germ based. So it'll be interesting to see actually. So I've fed, God, I don't know how many kilos of food they had since they've been back. 25 kilos of food maybe gone through the pond since the pond's been done. Now occasionally, I say a build up of food, but occasionally you can see a bit of muck on the floor in places, which tends to disappear overnight because there's no food going in over night time. It tends to all get wafted towards the drain. No, there isn't actually any here today, which is good. There's sometimes a little bit over here, which is weird, but so I'll be interested to see whether I'll get as much waste out of that stuff, the JPD, as I did the Quinny wheat jam. But with the amount of food I'm putting in, I'm not overly concerned by having a bit of waste in the pond. That's just the way it is. A lot of food going in, there's going to be a bit of waste coming out, so I'm not going to fill that in the feeder just yet. I'm going to make sure this stuff is all gone before I top it up. So I'm just going to store that in my absolutely mint tidy, not fill house. I'll just dump it in there. In fact, I've not even been in here for a couple of days. Yeah, still a mess. I'm going to put it in here. Still working. Make sure all of this stuff is gone. Oh my god, excuse the wind. And then top it up. Then top it up with the JPD stuff, so I know that the only food they're getting is JPD, just to see the comparison with regards to fish waste. I'll be interested to see a little experiment maybe. So that's it for this week. Thanks for watching. Well done to the winner of the mug. I can't remember your name, even though I only did it this morning. COVID, memory loss and all that. Plus I'm getting old. I'll catch you next week. Hopefully get a few more bits done out here if the weather holds up and the wind stops and the rain stops and it just returns to summer. Would be nice, but it's not going to, is it? See you next week, and stay safe. See you soon. Bye. And just before we go, the mugs will be available to purchase. I just need to finalise the packaging, but as soon as they are, I'll let you know, and if you want to buy one, you can. Catch you soon. Bye.